Hi everybody, I hope everyone is enjoying their summer so far. So today I want to do a video on another Jennifer Lopez fragrance. In the last two videos I did was a Rock Princess review and then a update on some new fragrances that are coming out this summer. And one that I forgot to mention was the new Jennifer Lopez scent. I actually didn't learn about it until a few hours after I did the video. So I'm going to just quickly tell you now, she's coming out with a new one in July called Love and Light. And it's going to be a follow-up to this fragrance, which is called Love and Glamour. So this one came out several months ago, but it actually took me a while to get it because I couldn't find it anywhere here in Canada. It's not available at Shoppers Drug Mart or at Sears. Someone had commented on one of my videos saying that they think it's available at Walmart. I don't typically shop there. I don't really have one close by, so I never really think to look at Walmart for fragrances. So I don't know if it is there. They say it's there, so you can check Walmart out if you're looking for it. But I bought mine at off eBay, so I just got it online because I couldn't find it anywhere here. So I finally have it. So I want to review it before the new one comes out. So as I said before, it's called Love and Glamour, and I'm going to show you the box here. So here's the beautiful, glamorous Love and Glamour box. It comes in a nice light pink color, and then it has glitter sort of splashed onto the front. It's just thrown at the box, and it kind of blasts around the sides a bit. It's really pretty. It's a nice, you actually feel like it's a real golden glitter. So it's sort of has that Hollywood glamour feel to it. And it has a star shape in the center, and it says Love and Glamour, Jennifer Lopez. So I really like the box. It really catches the light when I have it on the shelf, and it just glitters. So I like the box. What I really love is the bottle design. This is the 50 milliliter bottle of Love and Glamour. I think it's one of her best bottle designs. It's very tall. It's sort of shaped as Jennifer Lopez going to the Academy Awards or something. She's wearing this really nice evening gown. So it actually kind of reminds me of an Academy Award. It kind of has that, shape to it, and it's golden and it's tall, so it's just kind of oh, thank you. So unexpected. Oh my god. I'd like to thank God and Jennifer Lopez, and me, of course. Anyways, that is the shape of the bottle. And of course it comes in a nice golden color. It says Love and Glamour, Jennifer Lopez on the base there. You can sort of see that, right? And the lid it's a golden cap with ridges on it. And it has this pink gem that's sort of infused into the lid. So it comes off like that, and if you look at it from the front, it looks like just one piece, but from the side, it's actually the gem is being sliced by the cap, it kind of inserts on top of it like that. So I thought that was really neat. And a little J-Lo surprise, in the center is a little star. Can you see that? See, there's a star right in the center. So you can only kind of see it if you look into the lid, or if you look at it directly from above. But there's a little star sort of hidden in the bottle lid there. So I really like the packaging, the whole marketing campaign, the glitter, all of that is very glamorous, very beautiful, and I was really excited to try the scent. Okay, so then I tried the scent. I was so excited when I got the package in the mail, because I knew it was Love and Glamour, and I wanted to smell it for so long. And I opened it up, and it was beautiful, and I sprayed it on, and okay. This is not a bad fragrance. It's not bad. It's not you're going to smell it and you're going to think, oh, this is gross. It's nothing like that. It is a lovely, beautiful scent. It's not quite what I was expecting. Okay, let me just tell you about it. So we begin our Love and Glamour journey with the top note, which is a very citrusy, fresh opening. See, J-Lo loves her freshness. So many of her scents have that fresh, clean vibe. That's her signature. And this one definitely is it fits into the whole J-Lo, family of fragrances. So the top note is very fresh, very citrusy. We have notes of guava, nectarine, and mandarin orange. So the opening is quite tart. Like it has that tart burst of like zestiness, like orange zestiness. It is a very citrusy opening. It's not particularly sweet. The scent is not a sweet scent. And like in terms of fruitiness, I mean, yeah, it has like the three top notes are fruit, but it really doesn't have that juicy fruit kind of feel that you'd sort of think when you think of like a fruity floral. I wouldn't really classify this as a fruity floral because it's just really, it is quite soft and light and more zesty and like, you know, lightly floral. So that top note, if I can, you know, it's pretty simple to describe. It really just is a very citrusy, zesty burst. The main note, I would say, is the guava, but you can definitely tell that you have those orange notes just like kind of, you know, backing it up because it really has a zesty feel to it. So I suppose it's this note that has the glamour aspect because you do sort of think of like bright lights, you know, you think of like paparazzi flashes and the glitter because it is so like, it really is like a burst, you know, like it's something sparkly, it's a very sparkly top note. So I think that's where the glamour feel comes from. And then once that's sort of like, you know, glamour kind of fades a bit, we get into the heart of the scent, which is what I think is the sort of more love aspect. But the heart is very light. It has all these really like light, almost watery florals. It has African orange flower, which is, you know, just sort of like a citrusy light floral, and then it has water lily and some jasmine to sort of add more of that like fresh, clean feel. And then it has another floral, which I'll tell you about in a second. But those three, I think, are the main ones. Like, it really continues with that fresh, citrusy feel. So the scent never becomes heavy or too sweet or too fruity or anything. It really just is a sparkling floral. That's like the best way to describe it. A energetic, glittery, sparkling floral. Okay, so now we have reached a point where I have some sad news. There's a fourth floral in the heart that I was really excited for because it's my favorite. And when I read about it, like before I got the scent, I thought, okay, you know, this is really going to smell good because of this flower. And it's orchid. And I love when orchid is in a scent because orchid has this soft floral sweetness to it that I feel like whenever it's in a scent, I'm most likely going to love that scent because the thing I like most about it is that it's sweet, but it's not like candy sweet. Like it's not like, some fragrances get their sweetness from like cotton candy or caramel or whatever, and then some get their sweetness from orchid. And this has orchid in it, so I was really excited that this was going to dry down into something like just lovely and sweet. But, you know, here's the sad, I have to be the bearer of sad news because the orchid, I really don't smell it in the scent. And I think that was the biggest disappointment for me. I don't know if it's the other three flowers that just gang up on it and like, you know, kick it to the curb, or maybe it's all those citruses from the top that just like, you know, maybe it died by like guava poisoning, but I feel like that orchid is just missing in the scent. Like it's just, it doesn't come out. So you never really get that nice sweetness that I was hoping for. You just kind of stay in that sort of like washed out citrusy, light floral, glamorous but not sexy kind of genre. And then finally, you know, we've walked the red carpet, we've won our award, and now we're going home and we have the base note, which again was a bit of a letdown. It didn't really have anything that pops or like leaves you with a lasting impression. It has the musk and the sandalwood and the amber, but again, this scent is really void of sweetness. Like I don't pick up the amber, and I certainly don't pick up the orchid. So that like sweet dry down that I was hoping for, that I was expecting, that I feel like should be there, just doesn't really make an appearance. Not at this award ceremony at least. So the base really is just a sort of light floral musky base with a touch of sandalwood just to make it, you know, a bit more woodsy, but it's not a strong base, it's not a particularly alluring base, and I feel like that amber doesn't really show very much. So, you know, a lot of people have reviewed this before, and like they pretty much say the same thing. Like they say it's very light, it's very, you know, breezy, and a lot of people say they don't get the glamour feel. Like it's not as glamorous as they were expecting. And I sort of thought that at first, but I think what this scent is meant to capture is more of that old school Hollywood, like 1950s kind of Marilyn Monroe glamour, you know? Like it's not necessarily today's glamour. It's not like, you know, I think people were sort of thinking today's red carpet where everyone wears like crazy outfits and everything's really over the top. It's not that kind of glamour. It really is that like Hollywood old school kind of glamour. That sort of like, you know, beautiful but not trashy or over the top. Just that very classy Hollywood glamour. And I think, I mean, even with like that, like the star, like I think that's what it meant. That is what it was meant to do. And I do get that. I do get that sophisticated, like almost Elizabeth Taylor, Marilyn Monroe kind of like Hollywood glamour. You know, what they kind of represented. So I think it is glamorous in that sense, and I think you sort of have to look at it that way. So if you want like an explosive, you know, Live Luxe kind of scent, you're not going to get that. You're going to get something more subdued, more soft, more sparkling, and more classy. Okay, so I think that was a good review. So in terms of lasting power and like projection, it doesn't project very far. It is, I mean, a lot of the ingredients are lighter, like sort of lightweight, so it stays relatively close to the skin, and it doesn't last all day. It is quite light, it is quite sparkling, so, you know, don't expect a show-stopping kind of scent. It is very easy to wear. I would say it's a nice summer scent, actually. Summer or even springtime. I would say it's more of a daytime scent because it's so easy to wear and sparkling, though it is sophisticated enough for you to wear in the evening if you are a little bit more dressed up. So, you know, it's versatile that way. In terms of the bottles, you can get, this is the 50 ml, you can get a 75 milliliters, which is, you know, larger than this, or the 30 milliliter, which is the smallest one you can get. And then you can get it in a gift set. I did not get the gift set. This box here, I know it seems like it's a Love and Glamour gift set, but it's not. It's just a box I literally had lying around that was like perfect for this video. But you can get it in a gift set. It comes in a pink box with like the glitter on it. It comes with a lotion and a shower gel. Like I said, I had to buy this online, so I didn't really have the opportunity of getting the gift set. I don't really know what the lotion and the shower gel are like, so I can't really review them. So I'm sorry about that. But you can get a gift set if you are looking for that. I actually think the lotion would be a good pairing for this, just to help it like sort of last longer and you know, just make the scent a little bit stronger. So I'm going to recommend the lotion even though I haven't tried it yet. Okay, so that is my review for Love and Glamour by Jennifer Lopez. I'm going to do a quick summary like I always do. So Love and Glamour by Jennifer Lopez is a very easy to wear, sparkling floral. It opens on a very citrusy note of guava, mandarin orange, and nectarine. It's very light and sparkly, and it warms with the heart of water lily, jasmine, and African orange flower. So overall it sort of becomes a very light, watery floral. The orchid and the amber, which come later, don't really reveal themselves, so you never really get that sweetness. Overall, you get a very citrusy light floral scent that is sophisticated and beautiful and captures that old school Hollywood glamour feel. Not super long lasting and doesn't project very far, but it is a beautiful daytime scent, or can even be dressed up for the evening, and I think it's perfect for spring or summertime wear. So, Love and Light, which is her second, you know, love fragrance, it's coming out in July. I don't know when it's going to come here, but, you know, I'll sort of update you on that as it gets closer, and if I do get my hands on it, I'll for sure do a review of it. Okay, so that is the end of my Love and Glamour review. I hope you guys found that helpful, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time for some more fragrance reviews.
Life's all about love and glamour.